Thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm trying to, make it fun, as me. So, all right, so the first question I would like to ask the audience here is, how many of you coming from, outside of Singapore, coming here using the roaming? All right, a lot of people, right? So, we, stand over there asking people to download our app. And I'm surprised not much people asking this question, how big is your app? Because, back to, a few years ago when we have the low-speed internet connection, a lot of people care about this. But I think, because Singapore or, other country develop the internet so fast, so that's why not much people care about this. But I think this is a small detail that if we do well, we can make a big difference. So with this, today, I'm going to talk about the AppClip, an Apple technology that you may find it as a solution for the question we should ask. And my name is Jasper Nguyen, Mobile Engineering Director at OKX. So for the agenda, we'll dive into what is AppClip about, with its use case, and the challenge we face when we implement it. And some of the solution which is not even available anywhere you find in the Apple documentation. And lastly, we will, went through a bit about the innovation we are driving at OKX. So it's not about innovation at OKX we're talking about, but we focus more about AppClip. Guaranteed you find something, meaningful. All right, so first, let's start with the concept and the use case. So what is the AppClip? So as you see in the picture here, you see a lot of AppClip card on, the iPhone. So the concept of the AppClip is just a small part of your app that is discoverable at the moment you need it. And when, you just want to complete a small task, a quick task, and before you even install your full app, that means, for example, you are walking by, a location where AppClip is available. And then suddenly Siri suggests you that, hey, we have an AppClip here with a card. And next thing you see is all the information about this AppClip, including the title, the subtitle, description about the, an AppClip is about, with the invocation action that Apple allows us only 3 options. First is open the AppClip. Second is play the AppClip. And the last one is the view the AppClip. So it's up to us to decide. And when you click the action button, it will trigger the invocation URL, and it will launch the AppClip instantly. That means user don't have to wait, a 10 minutes or, even, let's say 2 minutes to wait for the app to be downloaded to open, but the app will be instantly. And then user will be able to use this AppClip and complete the task just like that. And if they want to experience more or try some further feature in your app, they can download instantly. Not instantly, sorry. They can download it right here on your AppClip without leaving your AppClip. And it's the beautiful thing of the AppClip, where we can drive more conversion, where allowing user to trial our experience first before even downloading our full app. So some of the use cases that actually already being used in reality somewhere on the world, not in Singapore. In Singapore, if you try Scoot, you will see, not promotion. You see people use it for a quick action. For example, if you want to boot a Scoot, you can just scan the QR code and then try it and pay instantly. It will activate a Scoot for you. Or order a coffee in a coffee shop. You don't want to download the full app. Or like a Shazam. If you listen to a song which you don't know the title, you can just experience this, and then it will trigger the AppClip and listen and let you know the title of the song, and that's it. So for our use case, you can try it now. Take your phone out, open the camera, scan the QR code. Yes, and let me know. Some people will see the AppClip card after some time, but some people will not see it. I will tell you why. So if you see it here on the screen, this is the animation. This is the like animated demonstration how it works. So let me go back. See, it will trigger the AppClip instantly. User don't have to wait for download or anything, right? You see, it's very fast. And in this AppClip, user will see all the native experience where they can try even like an interactive chart, or this is just an example where they can find a lot of information as well before they can like click the action, the call to action button, which is in this case the copy button, and then you see the banner where like we allow user to go to the App Store or even download inside our AppClip. So that's how like we can use the AppClip to try to convert more users to download our app. So next part, let's talk about the challenges and the solution. So I grouped them into three areas. The first one is about the technical limitation. The second one is integration difficulties. And the last one is adoption and analytics. So let's go one by one. So first one, technical limitation. So what AppClip cannot do. So first thing first, it's only support iOS 14 and plus, meaning like the device below cannot use the AppClip, but it doesn't mean that your full app need to support this. So in our case, our app still need to support iOS 13 and above, but our AppClip only support iOS 17. Why? It's because of the mask size limitation. So this is a very challenging, like a limitation that we need to overcome, because what you just see just now in the use case, the demo, right, is the whole flow of a copy, a lead trader, for example. Then we want to bring that same flow from our main app to the AppClip. And how can we compact it in just like a small piece of binary? So in this case, we have to use iOS 17 and above because it has like a maximum 50 MB. But for your iOS 15 and below, it's only 10, or iOS 16 and below, it's only 15 MB, which is very challenging if you decided to. But I know a lot of applications out there, they can support even like a lower than 15 and 14 and plus, because they have a very simple, for example, like a Chibi. I remember I tried Chibi AppClip. Like they just allow user to pull and select some model, and then like with that the size is very small. But in our case, it's different. And besides, you see, it's uncompressed. It means it's not the download side, it's not the install side, but it's the uncompressed package when we already install the app and it's uncompressed on your device. So that means the install side needs to be even smaller. I will tell like I show you the example of our AppClip later. And we also want to reduce our code base to keep the same UI UX, right? So with that, we come up with our architecture that split the target using the subspec CocoaPod. So I believe now a lot of people switch to like the Swift package manager, but at outside we're still using the CocoaPod because we have a lot of customization and optimization for the CocoaPod flow. And this one is one of the things that we are using the subspec CocoaPod. That you see it here, the experience that we just see is from social trading module, that we have the main subspec where we have the whole code base for our main OKX app. But at the same time, we also have a subspec for AppClip where we have only a subset of the code base where we share it for the AppClip target. And then we integrate it to the AppClip module where we manage all the AppClip experiences. And then finally, we integrate it into the AppClip target where we release together with our OKX app. And in order to do that, we also split the share code using the processor macro. So as you see it here, it's quite a bit hard to see, right? Yeah, but I'll share the slide later. But in this case, we define the SC config with the processor definition with the AppClip flag turned on. And then in our code base with here, we use the if def AppClip macro to like only include the AppClip code that we want, include the AppClip logic that we want for the AppClip. For example, in this case, we still call the load data, but we load a small part of data for the AppClip. And else, if it's not a AppClip, it's the main app, then we load the full data for the main app. So when the Xcode compile this app, it will strip out all the AppClip code for the main app, and it will strip out all the main code for the AppClip. So that's why, and that's how we can optimize the app size for the AppClip. So talking about the app size, wow, it's very hard to see, but I'll tell you, like what included there. So when we analyze the AppClip, we have the app thinning size report, right? So we can see from there is the install size. For example, in this case, is it around 34 MB uncompressed and 26 MB compressed. So we know that, okay, after we archive this AppClip, this is the size before we upload to the App Store Connect. However, when we upload it to App Store Connect, the size becomes different. So the install size here on this column is only 9 MB, but the size that, uncompressed is 47 MB. And this, from the left to the right, they have differences. Why? We spend a lot of time to investigate why the local analysis is different with the App Store analysis. And it turns out that at the last step of our a release process, we have the code obfuscation step, where it's increased the size a lot. It doesn't make much sense if you don't have the code obfuscation, but if you have some kind of the same mechanism, then be careful and add some buffer to your AppClip, because this costs us a lot of time asking question, how can we optimize more, to find the fit with the Apple requirement in order to release this AppClip. And besides, Apple only allow us to have one AppClip binary, even though they say that they allow a lot of maximum 50 experiences they call. However, those experiences need to be included in one binary. So that means, the more experience you have, the more, the bigger size the AppClip will be. And then there will be the cases, that you have to select the experience to render for your AppClip. So that's why if you see this architecture, this AppClip module will be the one who decide which AppClip will be rendered based on the event. For example, today is for the iOS conference, tomorrow is for the, a token 2049, for example. Then we can decide which module, which experience need to be rendered, and then release only, time by time. And next, move to the capabilities. AppClip have some limitation, including the push notification only can be sent 8 hours after user, launch the AppClip, or to access the location is only allowed when in use and maximum in 1 day. App attention cannot include any app attention, but live activity is enabled. So if you want to do some face authentication, cannot as well, because it's only allowed Touch ID. And you cannot save data to the iCloud, because it's only allow you to read the public iCloud database. And it's only available from 16, iOS 16 and above. And last but not least, about data sharing is not capable of doing that, and it's only allow it to share the data with its own full app. And AppClip is designed to be small and short, so with life cycle. So this will be removed after 30 days if user won't use the AppClip again. Next one, come to the integration difficulties. We have the invocation method, as I shared, that a user can open the AppClip via the link NFC or QR code, or even using the Apple introduced AppClip code. However, they have their own issue as well. Apple have the limited length for the URL encoding. So as you can see on the left side, the AppClip code is actually generated by the tool called AppClip Code Generator by Apple. And they said that the length is limited, but they cannot tell how long the length can be. It's not 200 character, it's not 100 character. You have to figure it out. So yes, this issue you will not find until you really implement it. So so in our case, actually, we cannot use it because our length is actually the URL that we are using for our own front-end web app, right? So we cannot change the URL by ourselves just for this AppClip. So some of the a company using the short link, and I think that's another option. The next thing is about the link that we are using for Safari message or QR code. So AppClip card, some of you, when you scan the QR code just now, will not be able to see it because you are using the private mode. No one talk about it until we find it. Then only when you switch to the normal tab, then you will see the AppClip card. And another thing is, if you want to set the AppClip card for your website, you need to require the website meta tag configuration. And this is causing some effort for the challenge that you will see in the next step. And the last is about the unexpected issue with the www preface. So I didn't know this, no one talked about it. Then suddenly I tried with the AppClip QR code, and sometimes it's so on the left, sometimes it's so on the right. The left is issue, the right is okay. And I asked myself, why? And then, after a lot of searching on the internet, ChatGPT cannot find. Then, I figured out that for the first time, if the AppClip is not available on the device yet, then using the link with www preface will have this issue that Apple will not be able to find the AppClip metadata to render. But on the right side, after you install the AppClip card, AppClip for the first time, then you scan the QR code again, then everything will become normal because the metadata already catch on your device. So the solution for that is just remove the www. If you have the www, just remove it. And if you use the NFC as your invocation, then you need to set up the hardware. I think this is okay. And for the distribution, AppClip will not be available for the enterprise distribution, which makes a lot of sense because a distribution using enterprise need to via their own app or via their own link. So that's why. And the last challenge I want to talk about is about the adoption analytics. Because the concept of the AppClip is quite new to stakeholder. So in order to get it up to production, for large company or corporation, we need to spend a lot of time to have them buy in, to convince them how AppClip will be helpful to our business. And as you remember, I shared that we need to configure the AppClip meta tag for the website as well. So we need to talk to our front end as well. And their question will be, what is the benefit to them? So that's why we need to spend a lot of effort to explain to them, okay, this will not harm the, the front end, the website business in any way, but it's only boost user experience for the mobile user, right? So this is some, adoption challenge that you have to face as well. And for the analytics, the limited tool for tracking user conversion within the AppClip will be also a challenge for you. For example, on this code piece, right, you will see that Apple advised us to use this ASCII overlay to present on the right side. You see the banner, but they will not be available with the a delegate or anything that detect user behavior where they tap on the download button or even go to the App Store. You won't know. So it will be very hard for you to track the user conversion. How many users download the AppClip but not download your full app? You don't know, unless you have to go to the App Store, connect, and go to the analyze it. But it will be disconnected with your a tracking platform, because for example we are using other platform and App Store Connect is just a so delay with the information. So it's not it's not real-time data. So that's why it's a challenge for analytics as well. So you need to build your own UI and then like a link to App Store, and then you can track there. And the last but not least is about innovation at OKX. So at OKX, besides the AppClip initiative, our engineers are coming up with many other engineering initiatives, such as live activity, as you see on the left. Also, like the widgets and dynamic island and Apple Watch as well. So we want to emphasize this kind of culture where our engineer can explore new technology, and it can help users to trade better, manage their Web3 wallet more convenient, and improve the US in general. And if you want to join us, you know where to find us. And last but not least, if you want to receive free Bitcoin, come to our booth. Thank you. Yes. Woo!